objection, you've just been buzzed.
Jane is a young adult psychological thriller that follows a high school senior who struggles with grief from the recent loss of a friend and goes on a social media rampage against those in the way of her success, opening the door to her darkest impulses. This movie opens the window to the perils of high stress prevalent among today's teenagers. Let's take a look.
Did this girl frame her teacher?
Who's behind Jane?
I thought you wrote that.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
I know it wasn't me.
It has come to my attention that someone was manipulating a former student's internet account.
I hope you guys aren't mixed up with this stuff. This is a whole nother level of messed up.
Hey. Whoa.
Did you see? It's a psychological thriller about a young woman who is struggling with her spiraling mental health, in addition to losing something that's very important to her. And she ultimately spirals out of control in the realm of high school and social media. I guess luckily I already have panic and anxiety attacks. I've been dealing with it my entire life. So this role was a fairly easy one for me to get into in that avenue. I think the other stuff, the social media bullying and the spiraling out of control into like a nonsensical way and kind of like the loss of reality for Olivia was a little bit more hard for me to grasp, but the actual like mental health stuff is something that I already deal with. So in a way it was almost cathartic for me to bring that to camera.
I'm okay.
You've had a rough few months. You just need to start focusing on yourself. Your application is strong. You're gonna get in somewhere great.
Not somewhere. Stanford.
I think that, sometimes, you're not thinking rationally, so those things do come up, especially when you're dealing with grief and such like a horrific accident that happened, or not accident, but like at that age you're so vulnerable, and I think it's very common to be, it seems supernatural, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, I definitely think social media is a big contributor to anxiety. I feel like in this day and age, we're constantly on our phones, and it's hard not to compare yourself to other people. And it's hard to remember that there is a whole nother life outside of social media, because social media is genuinely just a glimpse. It is not everything. It's just a highlight reel and a snapshot of someone's life.
Yeah, I would say social media is a character, and it's really a tool used to manipulate the story in a way that would work for Olivia and kind of for Izzy, but I feel like Izzy's also a manipulation tool for Olivia. This I liked because it's really unique to be the lead of a film and be the antagonist and to walk in and not need to care about being likable. And I liked that approach to a film. I think that's very rare. And bringing Olivia to life without having to worry about how much people liked her was really cool.
Yeah, well, I don't want to give too much away, but I do think Jane is a powerful force who exerts a lot of dominance and control. And I would love for people to take away that, social media is really just one part of our life, and the anxiety that comes with it. Social media just induces so much anxiety, and that we need to remember that there's just more to life, and we need to try to stay off our phones as much as possible and remember to just separate that.
I think what Olivia is going through is completely normal, and I think I could safely say that everyone has experienced some slice of that in high school. And I think social media that's why there's so much cyberbullying, because now we have like devices to kind of hide behind and fuel those thoughts and delve deeper and deeper, because it feels like it matters so much at that age. Yeah.
What?
She must have logged on last time she was over.
Did you see what Jane just posted?
How the hell could it have possibly been reactivated?
I love Chloe's so much. It was so lovely. You know, it came together pretty quickly, and I didn't even get to meet Chloe in person until we were already in Albuquerque for shooting. But we immediately got along. She is genuinely the sweetest person I've ever met in my entire life, with a heart of gold. She was so excited to be there. She's such a force. She's so fantastic in this film. I'm really looking forward to the rest of her film career. She's also like the most amazing singer ever and such a badass, but like she's going to have a very long and sustainable film career as well. It's really exciting.
Well, you should watch Jane because it touches on two very important subjects: social media and mental health, and how they're interconnected. And I think it's a dark fantasy, but it's relatable to a lot of the youth today.
Jane is in selected theaters now and can be streamed on Creator Plus on September 16th. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.